Hello, my lost guys here, back in an episode of Terra Invicta. We are doing the slow defense strategy of luring the aliens attacking just useless defense platforms, or useless platforms, while I get a fleet to get established to fight them off. And I've realized something that I could do right now, at least for the hard point in space that I have set up. Just so if they ever get my brain just locked up. Was it this? I can't remember which one it was. Because I have all these stupid decoy stations that they're not attacking. Not Michelangelo's. Oh yeah, this is an actual station, but it's been put on the back burner due to the crisis situation that has been happening. Okay, I'm just gonna select Earth, then select... Damn, oh! That's why I need the boost, because I don't have enough, noble metals. Which I should get enough in a month. Which I will then upgrade another section. Yeah, there's enough power, I think, left in the system. Just for that, or for another defensive platform. We got a power system level 3. I might actually start upgrading the power systems before I get another defense section up. Well, it doesn't cost this much to start replacing. I could then have it start building, and then have these start working up. Because these require 40 power. So yeah, I'd rather start getting up the heavy fusion for this section, because that would actually help us for the long term of our defensive strategy. Stratagem. This hard port is extremely important in space. It is exactly where we can build our ships. Well, costing an arm and a leg for them.
Securing our interests.
Acknowledged.
Ready for orders. At your service.
Ready for orders.
Where do you need me? We will bring them to our side.
Ready.
Ready to go. Protecting our interests. Standing by for orders. Acknowledged.
At your service.
Where do you need me? Where to? Offering counsel.
Securing our control. Making contact.
You may think your desire to collude with the invaders is noble, but it only hastens our destruction.
I'm essentially paying with data.
Going off the grid.
Initiating contact.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
We have gained an agent.
Please keep me safe.
Acknowledged.
Standing by for orders. Protecting our interests.
Ready to go. Ready. Your orders? Ready for my mission.
Standing by.
Ready for my mission.
Standing by. Making things safe for our people. Where do you need me? We'll see what they're up to. Reaching out.
Don't let them find out.
Ready for orders.
At your service.
Well, it mainly has torpedoes. That I might attempt to engage with a single one. Or at least a duo that's half the strength. Because a majority of at least that one's okay. I actually could probably assault this unit and be fine with just 2 ships. Knowing what I'm assuming we have multiple like collaborating camera footage of exactly what they have and what they use in each attack, and just them having a single laser cannon on the front might actually make this thing very weak. I'll at least attempt it, because even if I can take one out and do some damage, it might make it retreat. So that is the current strategy, which is going to be another month before the second one is ready. The good thing about having all of this extra tech that I can just trade away is these other factions that no longer have the ability to research, I can essentially give them research for resources.
Acknowledged.
Reporting in. Hunkering down.
I work for you now.
I'm here. Your orders?
Going into hiding.
Securing our control. Establishing contact.
You may think your desire to collude with the invaders is noble, but it only hastens our destruction.
Securing our control.
We'll open a channel.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
Person of interest surveilled.
Standing by.
I will help them.
Reporting in. What's the op? Tracking target.
Ready to go.
Where do you need me?
Your orders?
Standing by for orders. Tracking target.
What's the op?
Reporting in. I'll keep them safe.
Where to?
I'm here. Ready for my mission.
Investigating alien site.
I'm here.
Ready for orders.
We'll see what we can find.
Ready for orders. Standing by. Ready for my mission. Reaching out. We'll open a channel.
You may think your desire to collude with the invaders is noble, but it only hastens our destruction.
On guard.
We've got some intel on our target. miss the target.
I'm gonna try to tie up their lasers with my coil guns. Oh, I got to go back to the drawing board, because the missiles are actually the thing that wins the battle. Yeah, because that 20-second cooldown is the reason why that fleet was dead on arrival. It did seem like the ECM did actually work. Because it did, like, a couple of those missiles actually did detonate before they reached their target. So teething pains. Because, like, we had one volley, we took out, I think, a couple of the torpedoes, but those 10 damage apiece, a couple of them just kind of survived anyway.
Recon complete. We found something. Ready.
Reporting in. Investigating target.
Acknowledged. Lending my expertise.
Ready. Initiating contact.
Standing by. Offering assistance.
Where to?
Lending my expertise.
Establishing contact.
You may think your desire to collude with the invaders is noble, but it only hastens our destruction.
The noble metals are a lot of money anyway, so I'm actually trading for money when I do that.
Offering counsel. Prepping for the next mission.
I should swap the science lady for the European Union because the European Union makes more science.
Defending the VIP.
$1. That's what Paul Tibbet's mother paid for him to look inside an airplane at a local fair. Decades later, he flew the plane that killed 70,000 in Hiroshima. He named it Enola Gay after his mother, all because of that $1. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, blood money.
Surveillance complete. Target down.
Because I think if I schedule out them, yeah. So they have a 9 point something, and I have an 8.9 versus them. So I legitimately have the ability to fight back on against their land forces.
At your service. We're going in. Ready for my mission. Ready for my mission. Where do you need me? Making contact. Ready for orders.
At your service.
I will help them.
Acknowledged. Initiating recon.
What's the op? Offering counsel.
Ready to go.
Reporting in.
Ready. Standing by. Standing by. Ready to go. Going off the grid.
Lending my expertise.
Establishing contact.
You may think your desire to collude with the invaders is noble, but it only hastens our destruction.
Hunkering down.
Offering assistance.
I'll keep them safe.
By the numbers. What's the up? Turning up the heat. Where to? Where to?
Ready for my mission.
Your orders? Targeting the opposition.
Acknowledged. Standing by for orders. Going in hot. Your orders?
Ready. Heading to the LZ.
Ready to go.
Where do you need me?
At your service. Reaching out. Where do you need me?
Standing by for orders.
The new strategy of just build 8 billion decoy stations is probably working a lot better. I will attempt it again with just a 2-ship fleet to see what happens. It's probably still not going to go well. I'm just trying to test out the particle cannon against their anti-missile particle cannon to see if it'll actually take out their missiles or their torpedoes. Due to this new strategy of just having it in the high Earth high orbit, I've actually burned a lot of their fuel, making them dash around to blow up decoy stations with no one in them. This is just medium Earth orbit too, where they're just having to dash around burning a bunch of fuel.
Ready to go.
Standing by for orders. I'm here. Reporting in.
What's the op? Although all of those decoy habs are costing me a fortune to maintain.
And slowly but surely our funding is going to go up across the board. It's only at like 2% of the monthly budget of each of these nations. 2 to 3%. But it is slowly going up. I'll probably make an offensive into that region right there. Oh yeah, these two regions are under my claim, so I actually can make the offensive up to the alien border. And these forces aren't doing well fighting me. I'm very tempted just to make an outright offensive right now. Even though we're weakened, I feel like this offensive will be really good because a lot of the units in there are already almost dead. So even if we don't kill them outright, it's still going to weaken them even harder. And then I'll just secure this region and then head back north. Yeah, so that's going to be another project after I secure India and get those and get them into the allies, is then start ripping out the resistance governments out of these smaller nations and give them to China. Like Cambodia, they did nothing there. Just gonna invade it. Then slowly start seizing all these territories down here. Oh, Japan's under the same thing. It does have 8 nukes, so I will have to work on that as well. But I will then just invade it with the United States Army and the quote-unquote, oh no, the government lost control of the nuclear silos, whoops-a-daisies, and it gets annexed by China. Yeah, that might be the thing. I might leave the European Union and then form the Pan-Asian Combine with India, and then make it one super nation. So then all this becomes the Pan-Asian Combine with India. And then absorb the Indians into the Chinese sphere, and then re-enter the European Union. Because the European Union really helps defend against acid attack. That's it. Using Interpol to prevent other agencies, other factions, and or the alien menace from getting in. Then after that, after I secure my borders, like all of this, the Pan-Asian Combine, the Indians territory, I can essentially ignore the rest of the world. The Middle Eastern theater is just not relevant at all. Nor is Australia. So, like, all these islands will be just abandoned, and all of Africa will be just abandoned to the aliens. Because then it forces the aliens to direct attack me. And it's a lot easier to defend against the direct attack of the aliens than it is to go on the offensive. Because that will be up to the other factions to actually do any offensive actions against the aliens and not me. Once the war is concluded with the territory we're gaining from aliens, and then once I secure this land, so I just don't, oops-a-daisy, the aliens I have to declare war on the aliens to get this land. I will then peace out with the aliens, because the aliens have been constantly attempting to peace me out. Is it worth trying to, like, fight the aliens for this region? Because I'm gonna have to let them nuke it 21 times. What is in this region? It is 26 million people with probably zero economy. Is technically a resource region, but it's something I can just ignore, and I'll just surround the alien capital. So if they attempt to land forces there to reinforce the capital, then they can't use them elsewhere, which might actually help the other resistance factions. But now, we're going to slowly chip away at India to try to get it under my control. Let's say if I didn't do this, and I went to work on the other stuff first, because it's already gonna be a pain to get into here in the first place. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, we'll go over and start the work of purging out the resistance elsewhere.
Removing our enemies.
Where to? Where to? We're taking power.
Yoders?
Okay. Node is going to be under resistance targets. So, Laos. Vietnam. Thailand. Sri Lanka. Sure, let's also put that on the Chinese hate list. And then I can just have the Indians take the territory back for themselves. Sierra Leone. Sure, let's put that in there just in case I'm forgetting somewhere. Initiative has we'll have initiative, Japan, Bangladesh as well. So then I can just start seizing Vietnam. Then just head straight to the capital, capture it, give it to China. Same thing there. Then once I get all of the exterior territories for China, I will then focus on getting India worked up and together and allied with the allied factions. And start handing stuff to India. Like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And then the final offensive against the aliens, and then just not caring at all. The Pan-Asian Union is going to be the only thing that's going to really have the annoyance trying to stabilize. Out of everything else is basically stabilizing and stabilized, as South American Union is stable and going to become even more increasingly stable over time. European Union is almost full stability. China is going to have to work up to it because it is reverting from it to having to revert to totalitarian government into a democracy. And technically combining China and India together is actually going to help it a lot, because China will then adopt lighter policies because of India. A lot of these smaller nations, literally due to the nuclear fallout of the war, has essentially decimated its ability to operate. And the alien administration is currently suffering hard due to its overabundance of military equipment, as it is actually technically only has one army available running it. It's just the way the aliens are running their nation is actually running into the ground, and it's not helping them at all. So the eventual stuff versus the alien administration is just containment after the final offensives. As the populations of all of Africa will not constitute me losing the game due too many people being a part of the alien administration. And it's not like they're gonna be able to breed them to outproduce my sections of the world, because they are losing losing over 500,000 every month. I think the US is on that track as well. It's only 300k. 600k. I think that is due to being such an advanced nation over anything else. The funny thing is, our nuclear stockpile is going to be funded by these smaller nations for China. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode of Terra Invicta. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.